Hi guys, and welcome to the new section of my show, Geri G reviews judging by the trailer. So the purpose of this new show is to review new trailers and determine whether or not these movies are worth to see them on the big screen or we can wait for them to release on DVD and Blu-ray. These are my trailer judging glasses, in which I'm going to see through the trailers and give you advice on those trailers and whether or not they are good for the big screen or whether or not, judging by the trailers, they are only good for Blu-ray. Let's start with the first trailer. So the first trailer is Frozen, and it's a Disney movie, an animated movie, and the trailer is very funny, very cute, very sweet. I definitely like it. I like the snowman, the deer. Anyway, I pretty much like the trailer, and I think it's very original, very funny. So the deer is very cool, kind of like the horse in Tangled. But this movie looks very promising, very funny, so I'll be definitely seeing it on the big screen. The next trailer that I'm going to discuss is...
I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again, I wasn't listening.
The Lego Movie. Well, this is kind of hard to judge because it looks funny, it looks cool, but watching alive Legos walking around talking, it's great, but I probably will wait for it on Blu-ray. But if you enjoy animated movies and you don't have any concerns about going so often and see different movies, you can definitely go and see the Lego movies. So one of the purposes of the show are actually to determine whether or not, judging by their trailers, these movies are worth to go and see them on the big screen, because not many people have the money to go and see every single film. Most of us have to decide whether or not to see the movies on the big screen, or we just have to wait for the Blu-ray release. Mostly this is the purpose of the show. So let's continue with the next trailer.
Turkeys are dumb.
Free birds.
Another animation here. But this also looks like very funny and clever movie, like most of the movies are trying to be these days. But with these turkeys, actually it looks pretty good, pretty nice. This is kind of 50-50 movie, so you can go and see it on cinemas or you can wait on Blu-ray. Well, most of the trailers that I'm be talking about in this new show are actually animation. So as I said, the first one was Frozen, which I definitely recommend judging by this first trailer, but that of course doesn't mean that the next trailers won't prove something else. So when they come out, I'm going to check them out also, and maybe I will do a new episode about the newer trailers of these same movies. But for now, judging by those first trailers, Frozen is good to see on the big screen. The Lego Movie, maybe wait on Blu-ray, depending on what money you can spend. And Birds looks kind of cooler and maybe a little bit more interesting than the Lego Movie. It all depends on your taste. But my judging on these trailers is that I will see Frozen, probably, judging by this first trailer. I won't see the Lego Movie on the big screen, and 50-50 depending on what movies are playing on that particular time that the movie comes out, I maybe will see Free Birds. And the last trailer that we are going to discuss today is The Lone Ranger. Well, Johnny Depp again, Amy Hammer, and Helena Bonham Carter. I don't know. I very split decision here on this movie, judging by its trailers. I'm gonna say all trailers here of the movie because they're pretty much the same, and they are showing the same vibe and the same, most of the same things from the movie, so I'm going to put them all in the one queue. Well, this is kind of a fan movie if you like Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter, because they are in every other movie together. That is something like a repeating pattern. I don't know how else to describe that these two are always together in movies. I personally don't like it much. It's like, hey, you are my friend, let's go and make this movie together. Hey, you know, you are my friend, so let's make another movie together, and let's make all movies together. And it's kind of like annoying to see the same faces over and over again, playing pretty much the same characters with different names and put in the different story and environments, but it's pretty much the same characters over and over again. Everyone has an opinion, but I don't appreciate such connections, as some might call them, in the movies. And Amy Hammer is I'm not a big fan of his. He's a very hairy actor, and he's showing that in all of his movies. Anyway, leaving his hairiness aside, this movie looks like it can be seen on the big screen, but the movie is very long, 2.5 hours or 2 and 15 minutes, I forgot, sorry. But the movie is not the exact summer flick. You can go and see this movie all the time of the year. It could come out of any month of the year, and it will not make a difference. So judging by those trailers of the Lone Ranger, I'm still wondering whether or not I'm going to be going, but there's not gonna be any so interesting movies in these coming weeks. So the only reason that I'm going to see the movie on the big screen will be probably the fact that I want to go to the movies and there is nothing more interesting that I could watch at the moment. Once again, it all depends on your taste, but I don't think that the movie will be that great. Let's recap here. So judging by the trailers, Frozen looks very cool, very sweet trailer. If the movie is something, or at least 60% like this first trailer, is going to be good and funny, and probably a start of a new great animation franchise. The second movie, Lego movie, looks to be like fun and great times. But depending on how much money you are willing to give for this animation. Luckily it's way down the road in 2014, so everyone has a lot of time to think about it, judging by the next upcoming trailers. And the third animated movie, Free Birds, looks better to me than the Lego movie. I'm most likely to see it if I have the money. What do you guys think? Which movie you are eager to watch at the movies? Which you are most excited about? And what movie you don't want to see at the movies but wait for the DVD or Blu-ray releases? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you like, And as always, stay tuned from upcoming game, upcoming TV shows. I'm about to make my first TV show review very soon, and of course other movie and trailer reviews, more editions of Judging by the Trailer. I'm Geri G. I hope you enjoy this video. See you soon.